Welcome to PA Harness Week. I'm Heather Vitale along with my co-host Mike Bozich. And oh my gosh, Mike, we're coming down the home stretch of the season. This is our second to last show for 2025.
Can you believe it? Where have the good times gone? Summer's gone so fast, but you know what? There's still a lot of action towards the tail end of our season.
There definitely is, and especially for this half hour. So let's get to the headlines. On today's show, we've got Keystone State youngsters taking center stage with Pennsylvania Sire Stakes events from both Harrah's, Philadelphia, and Pocono Downs at Mohegan, Pennsylvania. Plus, we'll meet Mark and Angela King. From the racetrack to the bowling alley, we'll hear how this married couple found love and success in two different sports. And our OMG segment features driver Anthony Napolitano, who was blowing up the tote board last week in Wilkes-Barre. These stories, plus our blast from the past, that is oh so sweet. It's all coming up next on PA Harness Week.
All right, today's Saturday, the 16th, a huge day in the sport of harness racing, not only in the state of Pennsylvania, but across North America. Over $2.3 million in purses. Sun Stakes Saturday. The action is going to be sizzling on the racetrack.
Yes, and if an entire card of fabulous four-legged stars isn't enough, let me tell you that the day consists of so much fun for fans of all ages, and I got a chance to chat with the director of racing and sportsbook operations, Mike Zullinger, about Sun Stakes Saturday. Mike, we know that Sun Stakes Saturday is a huge day of racing with the biggest and the brightest stars on the racetrack, but it's also a huge day for families to come out here and enjoy all the festivities.
It's absolutely a great day to bring your family out to see the equine athletes here compete. As well, we're going to have two radio stations local doing broadcasts from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. We'll have two food trucks on site where you can get something great to eat. Beverage windows open. They will have color-changing cups for the kids, which is always fun. Roadie ponies for the kids to play with. Free cotton candy and snow cones and face painting as well. So come on out. Have a great fun day here at Mohegan, PA.
You had me at the free snow cones, okay? But let's talk about the preparation, because I think this is your fourth or fifth Sun Stakes Saturday, and there's a lot to go on, like behind getting ready for this day.
It is a lot. This is my fifth year, and actually preparations begin the day after it's over. So Rachel from the PHHA and I start talking about new ideas for what we want to do the following year and put it all in motion and make it happen.
We also want to mention, I believe this is its 60th year of racing here at Pocono, is that right?
This is our 60th year of racing here at Mohegan, PA, Pocono Downs. Yep, and that's a little older than me.
Well, congratulations on that, and good luck with a huge Sun Stakes Saturday. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here.
Thanks so much, Mike, and we will see you at Sun Stakes Saturday. Now, let's get into our Race of the Week from Harrah's, Philadelphia. For our Race of the Week from Harrah's, Philly, we're going to go back to Friday, August 8th, and we've got two divisions of two-year-old filly pacers for Pennsylvania Sire Stakes, and we're going to check out the first one, going for a purse of over $68,000. The race favorite is number 5, I'm a Lulu. She's already proven her speed with a 151-3 victory this year, and second choice is the 6, Big Weekend, who returns to Pennsylvania after racing in Kentucky last time out. We're going to send it over to my co-host and announcer, Mike Bozich, for the call.
Big Weekend leads it by a length and a half now, too. Amalulu sticking with nicely with 3/8 to go. Kissed by a Stranger races third. Say goodnight then along the inside fourth. Joyful Hanover coming with a first over bid now. Picking up that cover. Yama going to win. On air trails the field, but Big Weekend is comfortable on top. Amalulu still in that pocket stalking spot. 3/4 is 124-4. The sprint's going to begin. A big-time rated middle half for Big Weekend. Amalulu's out for the drive now. Kissed by a Stranger trying to advance up an opening. They straighten the way for the stretch drive. Big Weekend by a length. Trying to turn away. Amalulu's had the journey. 3 lengths back. Kissed by a Stranger third. Deep stretch. Big Weekend. Amalulu trying to out-sprint her. Here's Amalulu outside. A measured win for Amalulu.
This was a tremendous drive by Tim Tetrick, who waited patiently in the pocket behind Big Weekend and was able to come to the outside and get the job done. And it appeared that Amalulu had a lot more left in the tank. Amalulu, owned by Burke Racing, Knox Services, Larry Carr, Phil Kalor, of course, driven by Tim Tetrick and trained by Ron Burke, who just picked up his 16,000th training win at the Red Mile on Tuesday. Of course, Ron, over $359 million in purses.
That's amazing. Thank you for that tidbit. I didn't even realize that. I got to get on Facebook a little bit more. All right, we're going to head right into the second division of 2-year-old filly pacers. Again, more Pennsylvania Sire Stakes action from the Friday, August 8th card at Harrah's Philly, and the purse of $68,000 in here. Getting the most respect at the windows is the 4, Imagine Heaven, who's racked up 3 wins and a second in her 4 lifetime races. And also getting some play is Lua Deepa. Now she's coming into this one off a dominant 6-length victory at the Meadows.
Imagine Heaven, clear by a length on their way to the half. Lua Deepa, Watchful Eye, 55-1, 27-4 second split. Back to third, Sport and across up the back stretch. Spoon-fed fourth on the inside. Sandy Boots Hanover to the outside, gone but not forgotten, trying to generate some offense, but now Spoon-fed drives out of fourth. She's moving well, up into third, up into second, less than 3/8 to go. Imagine Heaven's got company. Spoon-fed on a big attack. Lua Deepa waiting clearance down along the inside. Length back to Sport and across fourth. Sandy Boots Yankee went to the outside. She's not making much headway. 3/4, 123-3. Spoon-fed taking the fight to Imagine Heaven. She's taking more than a fight to her. She overtaken her. Outside, Lua Deepa moves up. Imagine Heaven's dropping back. They straighten away. Spoon-fed by 2. Lua Deepa now gaining ground to the outside. Deep stretch, Spoon-fed. Lua Deepa racing at her. It's Spoon-fed. Lua Deepa gaining quickly down to the finish. It is tight for a win.
Pennsylvania Sire Stakes Division 2 goes to Lua Deepa. Good value on a very, very nice filly. 2-1 on the board. Again, trained by that guy, Ron Burke, but was getting a perfect stalking trip by driver Ronnie Rand Jr. Lua Deepa is also owned by Weaver Bersemi and Burke Racing. Finishing second was Spoon-fed. Third, gone but not forgotten. I want to keep an eye on this filly as she was really motoring late.
All right. I know we're just getting heated up, but it is time to take our first break of the show. However, when we come back, we're going to see more action from Harrah's Philly as they go behind the starting gate. We will see you on the other side.
Up the back stretch they go. Love the way you lie. Sports clear by a length and a half.
For real fun in real life, make it Mohegan. Make it rain. Make it pour. Make it chill. Or just make it up as you go. When it's time to unplug and get in on the action, make it Mohegan. Party on the Patio is back. Rock on with free concerts every Thursday all summer long. Learn more at MoheganPA.com.
In the world of standard bred racing, only one name is synonymous with this kind of success, this kind of history, this kind of greatness, this kind of legacy, and this kind of unparalleled promise for tomorrow. Proud of our past, excited about our future. You know the name, that one name. Hanover, the greatest name in harness racing.
Welcome back to PA Harness Week. I'm Heather Vitale.
I'm Mike Bozich.
All right, and more action from Harrah's Philadelphia awaits us. So let's get right into it. We're going to go to this Sunday, August 10th card. We've got a field of pacers going behind the gate, and in here we want you to keep your eye on the race favorite. At 2-1, that's the number 2, Love the Way You Lie. Looking for his first win of 2025, and check out the 5, Swing Vision, who's the fastest this season among this group, and starts for trainer Joe Colombo.
Love the Way You Lie sprints clear by a length and a half. Hank the Hunk races second. Swing Vision is third by 3 lengths. Southwind Dredge fourth. Gap of a length to Rose Run Woodrow fifth. In sixth, Harney's Army. Then Fast Louie drinking again to 3/4. Love the Way You Lie still by a length and a half. Hank the Hunk is second. Swing Vision swings to the outside third. 3/4, 124 and 4. 28 for the third. Kyoto trying to go all the way with Love the Way You Lie. Opens up buying 2 lengths. Hank the Hunk is trying to stay with. Swing Vision is third, top of the stretch. Love the Way You Lie handled confidently as they straighten away. Hank the Hunk now with open road. Outside, Swing Vision trying to come on third. Deep stretch. Love the Way You Lie staying on well. Swing Vision, something late from Rose Run Woodrow down to the finish. It's Love the Way You Lie.
Love the Way You Lie took the lead and never looked back. It was a very well-rated performance by driver trainer Stacy Kyoto. 27 and 3, 56 and 4, 124 and 4. Final time 153 and 2. Swing Vision closed well to finish second, while Hank the Hunk finished third. Driver trainer and owner Stacy Kyoto, by the way, is the fastest woman driver not only here at Harrah's Philadelphia, but also at Pocono.
Let's head to Pocono Downs at Mohegan, Pennsylvania for our OMG moment. We're going to the Saturday, August 9th card. And in here, check out the 2 to 5 bettor's choice. That's Congressional, who looks to redeem himself after his most recent start when he won and then he was disqualified. But also check out number 1, Hurricane Johnny Boy. He was third in this class last time out. Before that, he had 2 wins, yet he is the longest shot on the board. Jim Baviglia has the call.
Now on the backstretch, the lead is a length here for Lion Steel over Congressional. Third on the inside, Hullabaloo, as Mad Max Hanover struggling to get close on the outside. Then comes De La Hoya Hanover and Hurricane Johnny Boy. Still the lead a length for Lion Steel. Up by a length there over Congressional. Hullabaloo now with some room in third. They're on their way to the 3/4 mile marker, getting there 121 and 3, 27 and 3, third panel. Still Lion Steel, still Congressional in the pocket. Hullabaloo looking for some racing room, 2.5 back, way out wide. Hurricane Johnny Boy closing very well here for Anthony Napolitano. Top of the stretch, Lion Steel trying to hold. Congressional will make the second move now on the inside. Hurricane Johnny Boy, a lot of momentum on the outside. It's Congressional and Hurricane Johnny Boy. Hurricane Johnny Boy is 45 to 1.
How about that? Hurricane Johnny Boy was last at 3/4, but whenever you see them pop a 25 and 4 opening quarter and a 54 halftime, you can expect the closers to come a-calling, and that's exactly what Hurricane Johnny Boy did, using a 27-second final quarter, which was 1 second faster than anybody else in the race, to spark the big OMG Mutual of $93.60. And how about this? The very next race, driver Anthony Napolitano had a $50 winner.
It's our race of the week from Pocono Downs at Mohegan, Pennsylvania, and we have got more Pennsylvania Sire Stakes action for you. This time we have the 2-year-old male trotters going to post from the Sunday, August 10th card, and they're going for a purse of almost $58,000 in this first division of 2. Getting the most support is number 2, Mr. Penner. He's coming off a win in the Kindergarten Series at the Meadowlands. The second choice is another Mr., and that's the 4, Mr. Big Spender, who has 4 wins out of 5 starts in his debut season.
Mr. Big Spender gets there in 57 and 4, 29 and 3, second panel. Now to the backstretch, Mr. Big Spender, just some gentle urging there from a Wilder, has a dollar draft right behind. Mr. Penner is still sitting third. Looks like he might be launching a first over, hasn't made that move just yet. Highball Hanover going to try to force his hand, coming to the outside. Then behind that 5th, Jim Beam, followed by Captain Vodka, Fine Line Hanover the trailer. And now from third, there's Mr. Penner making his play on Mr. Big Spender. 3/4, 126 even, 28 and 1, third panel. Mr. Penner enveloping Mr. Big Spender here, taking the lead. Dollar draft getting shuffled back a bit on the inside. Highball Hanover on the outside. Now Mr. Big Spender off stride and in the infield. Also high ball Hanover broke. Top of the stretch, the lead is suddenly 4 for Mr. Penner. Dollar Draft is trying some closing kick on the inside, Captain Vodka, but this is all Oka Svanstedt and Mr. Penner.
Mr. Penner set a patient 3-hole, pounced at 3/4, and drew off powerfully for the win in a very, very impressive go for the race favorite. Jim Beam had to settle for second, while Fine Line Hanover finished third. A couple of long shots behind race favorite Mr. Penner, who is owned by Oka Svanstedt Incorporated, Knudsen Trotting, Little E LLC, who are also the breeders. Oka Svanstedt, the winning trainer driver on Mr. Penner, an outstanding win.
All right, it is break time once again, but don't you dare touch that remote, because when we return, we've got more great racing from the Poconos, and we'll get to know harness racing couple Mark and Angela King as they step into our PA Spotlight. We'll be right back after this.
History. It's written by winners. At Diamond Creek Farm, we're breeding champions and rewriting the history books. Diamond Creek Farm, a cut above.
Welcome back to PA Harness Week. I'm Heather Vitale along with Mike Bozich, and put the flashlights away because we got a spotlight, the PA Spotlight.
Today, our PA Spotlight shines bright on Mark and Angela King. I love when we have couples on this program. Makes for a real interesting interview. And here's what's even more interesting. 19 teams qualified for the 2025 National Collegiate Women's Bowling Championship. 2 of them were coached by people with careers in harness racing. One, the fine track announcer at the Meadows, Jeb Siddick. The other, we're about to talk to Angela King. And not only that, but their love for harness racing has brought both Mark and Angela together. Let's check out our PA Spotlight with Mark and Angela King. Mike Bozich here on PA Harness Week, and we are joined by the husband and wife combination of Mark and Angela King. Mark, we're going to start with you. Let's get started to talk about how you got started in the sport of harness racing.
Yeah, I was born into it basically. From as long as I can remember, I was on the backside here, running around, playing in the dirt, chasing horses around. It was. I'm 35. I've been doing it 35 years basically.
Of course, the King name very synonymous with PA harness racing. Angela, let's talk about you. How did you get your start?
Same thing. My family was into it. My great-grandfather was a driver. My uncle, my dad had horses on the backside, and then we just, hung out on the backside, and now my brother's a trainer and my husband.
Now, Angela, let's talk about how you guys met.
We met on the backside many, many moons ago. Actually, before I went off to college, Mark asked me out, and I said, no, I'm going away to college. And then, what was it? I don't know, long time, like 10 years ago now, we rekindled, and we got married last year.
Now, Angela, not only do you have a big-time background in the sport of harness racing, but you are also a collegiate bowling coach. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, I coach a Division II, Kutztown University, women's team. I have 16 girls on my roster, and we travel like crazy around from October to March and try to be the best we can be.
Very, very interesting. Now, Mark, I'm going to throw this question at you because you guys obviously work together in the sport of harness racing very closely. What do you guys talk about at the dinner table?
Well, it varies. Everything but bowling and horses, basically. New Lego sets, new memes coming out. It's always different.
All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for your time.
Yes, thank you.
I wonder if it was love at first strike. Ba-dum-bum. All right, let's get to more action from Pocono Downs at Mohegan, Pennsylvania. Thank you for laughing at that, by the way. Okay, we've got the second division of Pennsylvania Sire Stakes for 2-year-old male trotters going to post with a hefty purse of $58,000 from the Sunday, August 10th card. The 7-5 favorite is the 6 R. Tommy Collins. He's been racing in Western PA at the Meadows and makes his Pocono debut for this one. Also getting attention is number 7, Minoan. He's hit the board in all 3 of his early freshman career starts.
Our Tommy Collins leads at the half mile in 57-3, 29-3 for panel number 2. On to the back stretch, our Tommy Collins. Ren not asking at the moment. In the pocket is Minoan, and now the first over there from Svanstedt. Oka Svanstedt with Dublin Hanover. Sarah Svanstedt behind that with Nebbiolo in 4th. Still on the inside, Time All Kryptonite, then Country Jim, and way back to Overseer, win off stride. Things getting tight as up front the lead is just a half length now for our Tommy Collins. Still coming there is Dublin Hanover, 3/4, 126-2, 28-4, third panel. Our Tommy Collins, Dublin Hanover now a length back, still in the pocket there. Minoan trying to sneak up. Nebbiolo looking to come off the cover out wide, but still 5 back. Top of the stretch, our Tommy Collins has been there most of the way. Now Minoan comes out of the pocket. It's Minoan coming up on our Tommy Collins. Our Tommy Collins holding firm. Minoan is a half length away and gaining fast. Our Tommy Collins.
Our Tommy Collins was the race favorite, and boy, did he race like it. Rushing to the front, never looking back after seizing control in that time of 1:54.4. Minoan raced really well to finish second, while Dublin Hanover had to settle for third. Our Tommy Collins is owned by Tom Saberchik, Janet Collins, Tom the winning trainer, Ronnie Wren Jr. We talked about this name a couple of weeks ago, the winning drive.
It is trivia time. And you know, actually, Mike, today I'm in the mood to think a little bit, believe it or not. Yeah, so what do you have?
Well, you know what? We saw a couple of babies earlier on the show with Sweet Lou winning and winning impressively. So our trivia question, of course, is going to be about the great Sweet Lou, who co-holds the track record at Pocono with the great Always Be Mickey. Now the question is how fast is that record?
Ha ha! So how fast is the track record of Pocono? Okay, I gotta think about that. You guys might too. We're gonna take a little break so that we can all, you know, use our noggins a little bit. But when we come back, Mike will have the answer for us. Also, we will have a record-breaking blast from the past on tap from over a decade ago. Keep it right here. There's more PA Harness Week after this.
Bettor's Edge on the inside is sneaking up.
For real fun in real life, make it Mohegan. Make it rain. Make it pour. Make it chill. Or just make it up as you go. When it's time to unplug and get in on the action, make it Mohegan. Party on the Patio is back. Rock on with free concerts every Thursday all summer long. Learn more at MoheganPA.com.
Some of the top horses in the sport are born and raised in Pennsylvania.
It's really the world capital of standardbred breeding. Breeders from other states locate in Pennsylvania.
It's not a hard sell. I mean, we have a whole mess of clients that send us horses to take advantage of the program. The racing opportunities have been, continue to be, and into the future are very strong here. This is where the top stallions are. A lot of the top mares are here in Pennsylvania. It's perfect.
Welcome back to PA Harness Week. I am Heather. This is Mike, our trivia guru, and he has the answer for you.
All right, we talked about the co-holders of the Pocono track record, and what time was it? Sweet Lou, Always Be Mickey, both the co-holders. That race time, 1:47. It was performed by Sweet Lou in the 2014 Ben Franklin, and then 2 years later, Always Be Mickey equaled that 1:47. And by the way, in Always Be Mickey's race, who was the second place finisher? Freaky Feet Pete. Who was the third place finisher? A name you all will recognize, Wiggle It, Jiggle It.
For our our blast from the past this week, we are going to show you that 147 record. Now we're going back to June of 2014, and it was actually on Sun Stakes Saturday during that season. We're going to see Sweet Lou and the great Hall of Fame driver Ron Pierce in action.
Sweet Lou holding off the charge of Do Me That Again. Inside, Bettor's Edge is still a threat, and foiled again, and Captain Treacherous yet to make their best move. Top of the stretch now, Pierce trying to get more out of Sweet Lou. Bettor's Edge on the inside is sneaking up. Bettor's Edge and Sweet Lou are toe-to-toe. Sweet Lou, Bettor's Edge, Sweet Lou, Sweet Lou!
How about that? Sweet Lou, not only a track record performance of 147, but a world record performance over a 5/8 mile track. The great Sweet Lou nearly made $3.5 million in earnings. And how about this? His progeny, we talked about him being a great sire, his progeny has made over $40 million in the Northern Hemisphere.
One thing we do not want you missing out on is Sun Stakes Saturday, taking place Saturday, August 16th, post time of 2:30. $2 million up for grabs in purses on this amazing harness racing card.
That's right, and we are going to be your front seat coverage, so to speak. We're going to be your ticket. Heather Vitale is going to be doing interviews for PA Harness Week. I am going to be back in the paddock doing exclusive content for our PA Harness Week Facebook page, so you're not going to want to miss the coverage we've got coming up for you.
Yes, we do. Also, let's go over our live racing schedule at our racetracks, and we're going to start with Pocono Downs at Mohegan, Pennsylvania. Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday, the post time's 1 p.m. Sunday post time 6 p.m. Harris, Philadelphia. Thursday and Friday, the post time's 12:25 p.m. The Sunday post time is 12:40 p.m.
And if you'd like to pluck down a couple of bucks, let's tell you where to bet. If you want to bet Harris, Philadelphia, you can do so at pabets.tvg.com. For Pocono, it's ibetmohegan.com. And of course, free past performances right at phha.org on the top of the homepage.
All season long, we have encouraged you to get social with us. So check us out on Facebook at Harness Week. On Twitter, we're at PA Harness Week. And we have a YouTube channel. Just search, go to YouTube and search PA Harness Week, and you'll find us.
That's right, and this is our last week of contests, so make sure you get in on the fun and action on Facebook and Twitter, otherwise known as X, and make sure that you private message us the correct answers. And if you do, this could be coming your way, a sizable bag that you can keep all the money in that you win from watching the show.
Yes, love it. And this is actually the last week of contests. Yes, so Monday, August 18th, check our Facebook page, check our Twitter account, and enter to win one of these bad boys. All right, that's it for this half an hour. So excited. Next week, we'll be recapping everything that happened Sun Stakes Saturday. It's going to be a great show. Don't miss out. For now, myself, I'm Heather Vitale. This is Mike Bozich, and we've got Bruce Casella behind the camera. We'll see you next week.